So hi, my name's Anka. I'm a yoga practitioner. Been practicing on and off for around 5 years. And a little over 3 years ago, I first met Gurpreet on my return to New Zealand. I was seeking out a teacher here in the area, in the community that I live, and I found Gurpreet. And I attended some classes in the studio with her and some others, and I very quickly, sadly, gave it up because of some things that were happening in my life, and my yoga practice disappeared. And after some time and some grief and turmoil in my life, I reconnected with Gurpreet and asked if she would come and work with my family to support us to do yoga together, to gain some knowledge, to gain some understandings around yoga and how it can benefit the other members of my family. Gurpreet came to us in our home environment a little over 3 months ago now, and she has worked with myself and other members of my family, and some friends have also joined in some of our group classes here in our home. Gurpreet is not just our yoga teacher, she is our teacher of spirituality, of health, of well-being, of human kindness and compassion. She has taught us so many things. For me personally, the yoga has not just been what we do here in my living room and on my mat. Working with Gurpreet has shown me that yoga is part of my everyday life and my everyday interactions out in the world. And that's what makes her different from other yoga teachers that I've worked with over the years all around the world. Gurpreet has repetitively reminded me of mindfulness, and my mindfulness has become a practice that I take into my work, into my relationships with my friends, with my family, with my co-workers, with my employees, with everyone I come into contact with. And my mindfulness is not just in my physical being, it's the way I speak, it's the way I interact, it's my feeling, my energy that I give out, it is my presence altogether when I'm with others and when I am alone. I have worked really hard with Gurpreet on not just asanas and breathings and that part of yoga, but also about meditating and trying to get to a place of calm through my breath and through being relaxed. And after many years of practicing yoga, for the first time, just recently, I saw colour while I was meditating, and I was so excited and I didn't want to come out of it, and Gurpreet gently led me out of my meditative state, and I was so excited to ask her what the colour was I saw because I didn't know. And the colour was green, and green is your heart chakra, and that is the chakra I have the most difficulty connecting with. So that was huge for me, absolutely huge. That was during a one-on-one session with Gurpreet and I alone, and I've come to understand through discussion that when you are close with your teacher and with the person guiding you and showing you, you can sometimes feel love from that person, and a connection. And I believe that that day and what I saw was my connection with Gurpreet and her sending me love and me feeling love inside myself, as well as what the love was coming from her. And I look forward to meditating again with Gurpreet, very much so. My asanas, they have improved, and they are improving every session and every time I work with her. And I try very hard to be in third asana at all times when standing. I hear Gurpreet when I'm in a queue, when I'm standing and waiting. She has the softest, kindest voice, which is a nice voice to hear in your head. So that's hugely beneficial. When your yoga instructor has a horrible voice, you don't want to hear it, but Gurpreet's is one I enjoy listening to. So often when I'm in queues or waiting or standing at work and on my feet doing things, I hear her how to hold the earth with my feet, how to grip, how to stand, how to put my shoulders back, and these little reminders pop up throughout my day, multiple times a day. And it's a nice feeling inside. It's a really nice feeling. So I know my yoga happens everywhere. My physical yoga as well as my spiritual. So the members of my family are all at a very different level of experience and ability when it comes to our yoga practice. Myself, I have the most experience, and my sister and my mother are beginners. And the beautiful thing about Gurpreet is she is able to work with all of us at our own levels together as a group and support us to help each other and to remind each other throughout our days and our lives about our practice and our mindfulness. So I've found I'm able to help my mum by taking notice of some of the ways Gurpreet works with my mum, and also my sister, as they are both beginners. Gurpreet's patience has really been tested by my family, as all family dynamics are. You are perhaps not as kind as you would be in a family yoga session, as you would be in a public yoga session, and Gurpreet is able to very quickly diffuse any of our things that may come up. She is always reminding us she is the teacher, because we tend to take our family roles on, and she is looking after each of us individually. We don't always have to jump in and try and be the teacher and help, especially where our mother is concerned, because both my sister and I are always mindful of our mother. And we know that Gurpreet takes very good care of my mum when she works with her.